Soya, Modinjo, Modima, Adawanya, Cherima, Opasaroya, Adawani, Adawani.
That one is too Hey! No, it's not expensive.
Big man wife. I see you're shopping for new cousins for your father-in-law's burial.
My dear, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that you're married to a man who cannot pay ordinary rent. He even stays in his father's house. Oh, I hear such men are called the dregs of the society.
Even dregs are appreciated by men who know the true taste of wine. I can't say the same for your husband. He's a woman rapper. You've so wrapped him round your fingers that he has become a she-woman. The lowest of men. Hey!
Oh, because I did not allow him to abandon his family and take care of your useless husband. Your good-for-nothing husband. Shame, shame, shame on you!
Because you're the shameless one.
Shame on you.
See this daughter of a farmer that couldn't send his daughter to a school. If my brother Jonathan hadn't married you and sent you to a proper school, would you have known ABC or D? You would have probably been in the village selling tomatoes and hawking bananas and married to a farmer like your father.
Your brother knows the quality of a good woman. That is why he came for me. Qualities,
the qualities are obvious for everybody to see. Go digging in work. It is no surprise you have bewitched my brother. But let me tell you the last words of my father.
Tell me.
He said, the days of reckoning are here.
Ooh, dead men don't bite. You can't scare me with those words, okay?
Ugochi, we regret persuading Mama to allow Jonathan marry. Look at what you've turned into. Now we realize she was a prophetess.
You will soon realize that I am the woman of the moment. Just wait until the burial is over. Just wait. Let the burial be over.
Ugochi, it's a shame you're so blind to see the handwriting on the wall. But let me tell you something. One day the scales will fall off my brother's eyes and he will realize he's been married to a witch.
Darling, what is it?
I went shopping for cotton, just like we planned to change the old cottons. And who do I see? Your sharp-mouthed sister, married to poverty.
You went shopping for curtain at this critical time, and I didn't know? Anyway, what has my sister got to do with it?
You're backing your sister, eh? You're backing your sisters. Apia, someday you will start marrying them.
You are missing the point. I've always supported you and you know it. You know it. And it has created a problem between me and my family. But changing curtains at this critical point in time shouldn't be a priority.
But that's what we have planned before the death now. Eh? And how dare you say I'm creating a gap between you and them? How could you say a thing like that? I'm only protecting your interest. From what she said, I'm sure, it's obvious they are up to something. What does your father mean by the day of reckoning before he died?
Barrister, see, apart from retainership, I have something else to offer you. I'm aware that you're about to run for elective office and you may need sponsors.
Perhaps.
Good.
But why did you come back this time?
If it is the deed that made you come back to my office, you are in the wrong place.
Oh, forget about the deed. I would like to see my father's will. It's important.
Jonathan, what is going on? Is there a problem in the family? Because if there's a problem in the family, you can confide in me. I was one of your father's closest confidants.
Now check this, barrister. My father comes to collect the deed from you a couple of weeks before he died. He passes on the deed, suddenly disappears.
Do you think somebody is playing a fast one on you?
Isn't that obvious? Huh?
Why and who would that be?
If I knew, I wouldn't be here.
Too bad, Jonathan. Too bad. Unfortunately, no one sees the will 3 weeks after the burial. And I must respect your father's will as a friend and client, no matter what the pressure.
I was talking about the election that you are interested in.
The elections are concluded. I am the governor's candidate. Guess what? My victory is certain. I don't need your sponsorship.
But you may need other things.
Other things like what, Jonathan? I cannot mortgage the trust your father reposed in me for a mere pack of peanuts or pot of porridge. No.
Let's see. Now, how can I be sure that my father collected those documents from you? How can I be sure?
You and I know that nobody can forge your father's signature. Yes. You be the judge.
Another brick wall?
Yes. The lawyer didn't agree to show me the will in spite of all my inducements.
Maybe he's in link with them. You never can trust lawyers aspiring for political offices.
No, this one is different. He's as clean as a whistle.
So what's your next move?
Search me.
That's not how to be a man. A man fights till he gets his right. That's manliness.
Man, upon you, Jonah. Upon you, Jonah. I'll prove to you girls that I am the man of the house. The only male child that Ezenia ever had. I am convinced beyond reasonable doubt that you girls are in possession of the deeds. You are.
Man in his father's house and a she-man in his own house. It was she-man.
Okay, stop. Let us not insult Papa's memory by quarreling when his soul is yet to ascend. You got a friend now, boy? Jonathan, what is your problem?
I don't have any problem. No problems at all, except for the person who is hiding my birthright.
I would have thought that this your birthright you're talking about would include, primarily, Papa's wish, which you never ever thought of doing.
Nkechi.
Not your birthright.
Nkechi.
Birthright my food.
No, Nkechi, please stop. Okay?
Sister, please leave me alone. Let me show this fool a mirror. Let him see himself.
If you call me a fool, what then will you call your husband? That wretched, good-for-nothing, poverty-stricken meerkat.
Hey, Nikodanya will take the money. Just look at this. You call yourself a man. Hey, so you do not know that in the ranking of men, my husband told us over you that you're a she-man.
That is enough.
What are she?
Get your Nolani.
No.
I'm singing Nolani. Mama, boy, I never. Sit down.
She,
Jonathan.
Atarongi. Atarongi. Yes.
The documents are in my possession. Are you satisfied?
How can I be? I'm upset. So, you are the one who had been withholding my birthright. Hi.
Until we read Papa's will, we will know what belongs to who.
I am the heir apparent, will or no will, except if you have decided to constitute yourself as Ndichie, Council of Elders, to change tradition.
I am in no position to change tradition. But if the tradition is changed, I think Papa should be held responsible for that.
What are you trying to insinuate?
What sister is trying to say is that when men have refused to be men, the wise elders will make men of women.
So this is the plot. Eh? This is the plot. Hi. So my wife was right. My wife was right. I tell you, there will be no burial until my birthright is restored to me by you, Loretta. And after that, you will prove to the police how those documents got into your possession.
Hey, Mom, onye kine you.
My daughter, you've been with me for some days now. Don't know how you cope with your family. I believe it is much better you go and look after your family.
Papa, it's okay. My husband is not complaining. He understands that I have to take up this role in Mother's absence.
I'm making adjustment to my will. Open that drawer and give me the black file there.
This one? Oh. This one?
Yes. In this file, you can see the deed of all the landed properties I have.
Oh. Papa, what do you want me to do with them?
You will keep it. You remember what I have been telling you, brother, about the captainship of a football team?
Yes, Papa.
Your brother has failed, and I am benching him. I want to hand you over the captain's band.
What do you mean, Papa?
What I mean is that I am handing over all my properties to you and your sisters. You should look after them. Hmm?
But, Papa, you're not leaving us yet.
I'm not going to be there for so long. I'm not going to be there for so long. And take care of your sisters. It is only a male child who has proved his mettle can enjoy the tradition of inheritance. You have proved more caring than a son, and I am disregarding that tradition.
But Papa, look, this is a complex matter. What if trouble comes? Papa,
the properties are mine, and it is my discretion who inherits them. I can no longer be a slave to any tradition that has proved unprofitable.
Papa, what if Jonathan comes to fight for his inheritance?
My will back you up.
What more proof do you need?
Why should I believe you? Why?
Are you trying to say that sister is a liar? She is not a liar. And for your information, Papa was very smart. Smarter than you think. Something you can never, ever think of being.
I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you. Okay?
Also, when now I must respond to you. I will talk. If they refuse to talk, I will talk. And I get boy.
We shall see. Abanka, Afosia, Afodeba.
I don't know why you're being soft. I just don't know why you're being soft. Nkechi, Papa, listen to me. You heard what he said. We will bury Papa. Okay?
Onye na-alụ nwanyị bebelu Chukwu ọnụ apụghị ịkọ ife anya n'afọ ajọ nwanyị amaghị enyi ọ maghị nwanne ajọ nwanyị bata udo n'ụmụ agbaba ajọ ife ajọ nwanyị ajọ obi ajọ nwanyị bata ezinụlọ ebula agha iwe n'ụlọ ajọ nwanyị bata ezinụlọ agbasa ihe abụzi onye iberibe onye na-amaghị ihe ajọ nwanyị bata ezinụlọ ebula n'ọbụghị nke a bụrụ ọzọ ajọ nwanyị bata ezinụlọ agbasasị ya o nwere egwu Chukwu o nwere egwu mmadụ onye ga-ekwu nke ajọ nwanyị ga-anụ sọmụ sọ ya ma ọ dị njọ ma ọ dị mma ajọ nwanyị achọrọ ịma.
Baby, why are you crying? Are you shedding tears for Papa? He was over 80 years for crying out loud. It's called glorious exit.
I wasn't crying because of Papa's exit. I was crying because I realized how much I failed him. How much he labored so hard to give us the good life. And now I can't keep up his legacy. I can't maintain his legacy. That's why I feel so bad, so deep inside me. I feel hurt.
May I ask how you came about that conclusion?
Don't, because you know it. You know everything. You are at the heart of my failure.
Are you okay? Or you're having mood swing?
Stop play acting. Don't play games with me, because you know what I'm talking about.
It's okay. Just calm down. I can understand if the recent event is getting on your nerves.
What bloody event? What bloody event? Okay. Well, the part you didn't know is that we've lost everything we have inherited from Papa. Oh yes, we have. Thanks to your selfishness and greed.
Baby, do you know?
Don't baby me! Don't baby me at all. It's because of you we lost everything. Because you wouldn't let me perform my duty to my sisters.
I knew it! Oh, Mama, I knew they were behind it. They won't stop until they spoil our home.
My sisters did nothing. They didn't do anything. I failed. And you made me fail. And what did Father do? He willed everything to my sisters. Yes. Oh. Ekwu na onye nụrụ ajọ nwaanyị ekego ọkụ mmụọ ọzọ na-abọ nọdụ n'ime ofu n'ụwa kịta ka mma n'eziokwu.
It's not good.
I wasn't talking to you.
Biko kwa. Just keep those angelic manners for your Sunday mass. How can you feel some sort of pity for someone who does not have any regard for you? Because let me hear.
You should have seen him getting into his car. He was like a child about to cry after a bully must have deprived him of his toy.
It would be so nice to actually see tears run down Jonathan's face.
Honey, don't be so mean. He's still your elder brother.
As it is now, I do not envy those who do not have elder brothers.
Jonathan is still your elder brother.
Eat it! Oh dear.
What are you doing here? Won't you come to bed?
Come to bed and cause you more problems. Please just leave me alone.
It's okay, I'm sorry for whatever I said. The tension is too much.
There are no tensions. It's bad enough that I'm married to a weakling, pushed around by his family. I never knew I'm also married to a fool.
Me? A fool? Ugochi? Me?
Tell me, is it not foolishness that will make you believe that your father gave those properties to your sisters? Is it not foolishness? Have you seen the will? Have you seen it? Or haven't you heard of doctored wills?
We can do this in peace, or we can do it in pieces. No matter how you look at it, the real truth is it's mine forever. All mine it will be. It is mine, no matter what they say. No one can take what's mine away. It's mine forever. All mine alone. It is mine, no matter what they say. No one can take what's mine away. Mine forever. All mine it will be. It is mine, no matter what they say. No one can take what's mine away. It's mine forever. All mine alone. It is mine, no matter what they say. No one can take what's mine away. It's mine. All mine. It is mine. No one can take what's mine away.
I'll go.
Hey, I'm from where you come from. Seeing you is believing that my brother lives.
Oh yes. Huh? Oh yes.
How was your trip? Your sisters and families?
Oh, my journey was very smooth. It was a smooth journey. Oh, for my sisters, they send their regards. They are fine.
Good. Thank you, oh Lord. For even though my brother is with you, he's also here with me in the person of his son, Jonathan.
Yes.
We were sorrowing you, my son. But now that I see you, I declare this day a day of joy.
Yes, indeed. It's a day of joy.
You're welcome. Thank you. Let's go. So how's everything generally?
Fine. We thank God.
Tonight, we'll be meeting with the elders of the kindred to arrange for the final burial rite. As for the church, the priest will give us a date now that you are here.
Okay.
I have paid all my late brothers outstanding levies with the money you sent, and they are prepared to give him a grand burial.
Uncle. Hey, thank you so much. What could I have done without you? You see, you've taken care of almost everything, Uncle. Hey, I'm so happy.
No, you don't mention, don't mind. I am doing my work. I'm only doing my duty. My brother, your father, was a pillar of strength and support to this family and to the entire kingdom. Eh? Nobody forgets the role he played in the construction of access road to this town. Everyone is ready to give him the burial of the century.
Wow. Uncle, I'm glad to hear that, really. I'm so glad to hear that. But there's something I want to discuss with you, I want you to clarify a little matter for me, since my father didn't do that before he passed on.
Go ahead and speak boldly, for I sit in his place here.
Good. Uncle, please. Under what circumstance can a man will his entire property to his female children, even when he has male children, or even one child, a male child, who is still alive?
I can't remember any circumstance. No. I don't think there's any reason whatsoever for such trampling of tradition.
There is nothing like that at all?
It's not done.
Are you sure?
But what are you getting at? My son, let's take a walk. My son, the hallmark of a man is one who makes a mistake, realizes it, admits it publicly, and determines to correct it. My brother acted in anger, and I'm persuaded in my heart that he would have changed his mind had he lived much longer.
I also realized I was foolish. After all, we all came from the same womb. I've been tortured in my soul since after his death.
Let not your spirit be troubled, my son. To err is human, while to forgive is divine. My brother is resting in the bosom of the Lord. He must have forgiven you.
Yeah, but does that avail anything? What's done is done.
No, my son. Men rule the earth. They make the laws. They change them. And sometimes they break them.
Uncle.
Yes. Tradition will take preeminence in everything concerning my brother. That I assure you.
Okay.
In our tradition, the son becomes the father. And that's why we are gathered as the custodians of our traditions and culture.
Wait a minute, Norbert. Do you think Ezenna was in the right frame of mind when you made that decision? Ezenna was sick for a long time.
And besides, those that live in the city mix with different kinds of people. That's why they often borrow foreign and strange cultures. So you don't blame Ezenna for that.
And that's why we in the village here must uphold our traditions as custodians. So under any or all circumstances, our tradition must be preserved.
If our brother acted in error, it is our duty to correct him so that his soul will pass peacefully to our ancestors. Because if we fail in our duty, the gods will never forgive us.
Who can withstand the wrath of the gods? Tufiakwa. Not me.
Not me either. Norbert, you brought this matter before us, and you must ensure that whatever we decide here must be carried to the letter. Because we lack the character, strength and wisdom to fight the gods.
Norbert, those girls are like your children. They will listen to you. Okrade akarikwana Korean. Go. Okra na carry on Korean.
It is only the stubborn fly that follows the corpse to the graves. Ezenia must go to his grave alone so that we can live peacefully.
On again, Monoge. Well, thank you so much. I've heard your contributions. Well, I'll show you one thing. I must do according to all we have agreed here. Anyway, that's by the way. The son brought some gifts for you.
For us? Oyaki Jowayo. What you look at to Keberu?
Are you set to go?
Oh yes, I'm set to go. When next I'm coming, I will bring gifts for the parish priest. Yes, when we're coming for the final burial.
True thinking, good thinking. And please, tell your sisters I send my regards and condolences. Tell them we shall be having a special family meeting as soon as the burial rites are over.
I will, Uncle. I will.
And again, please, be careful about your wife. Don't give her the impression that she's the cause of all the trouble, because a solution is on the way.
Oh, thank you so much, Uncle. Thank you. Here.
Another 50,000 naira. You gave me 100,000 just yesterday.
That was for the burial preparations. This one is especially for you. You see, as our new father, one must make sure that you live decently.
Well, thank you. You surely are the true son of my brother.
Thank you.
Forget the past mistakes. May God guide you.
Amen. Amen.
Through this journey and through all those things.
Uncle, you make things so easy. You know, you make mountains look like anthills.
You see, my son, the reason God keeps elders in the family is to ensure that children do not mistake a vulture for a kite. God bless you.
That is true. Let it be as we discussed.
Yes, sir. Right, that's good.
Hello, Barrister. How's everything?
Good morning, Mr. Ezenia.
Good morning.
How was your trip to the village?
Fine. But, how did you know that I went to the village?
I guess I should know what is going on in the house of my client and friend. But what I do not know is the day you have fixed to bury him, so that I can come and pay my last respect to him.
Well, 16th and 17th of next month.
Oh, that is good. Then I should come with all the lawyers in my chambers. And I guess the 7th of December will be the day I will read the will.
Forget it.
What?
I said forget the will. It is no longer necessary.
No longer necessary? How do you mean?
It's been overtaken by events and superior family decision.
No, that is impossible. Because it is only the will that can stop the execution of his will. In that case, your father is dead, and dead men don't talk or act.
Barrister, listen to me, please. If we ever need your services again, we will invite you, we will communicate. But for now, please, forget it.
Hello? Hello? Jesus Christ.
Madame Compassion, this is your uniform. I hope it fits you because there was no way we could have taken your measurements while you were at the orientation camp.
If it doesn't fit me, I'll simply wear a black t-shirt and a black jean.
I see. Now lie. If it doesn't fit you, you will go to the tailors and mend it. How do you make that in the Barrister at law. Hey, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome to our humble home. I don't think you've met my younger sister, Peace. She's the baby of the family. And I am proud to say, a chemical engineer.
She was a toddler last time I saw her.
Uh-huh.
How time flies.
Yeah.
As the name must have been a blessed man.
Oh, yes.
How are you, my dear?
I'm fine, thank you, sir.
The young has grown.
Yes.
So, what do we offer the learned man?
Actually, this is not a social visit.
Oh, really?
Yes. Your brother told me something disturbing, and I decided to come to the house to find out from you girls.
What is it?
Is it true that the family has decided to ignore your father's will?
Now, what on earth is that fox up to this time around? Barrister, I won't deny nor confirm that until my father's body is put to rest. The repose of his soul is more important to me than all the properties in this world.
Jade, this is not you. This is not you.
How can this be me? Just imagine. I spent the whole day looking for ordinary 10,000 naira to buy a good that I used to bury my father-in-law, who has been so nice to me.
I understand. Believe me, I do. And I've been thinking about this. And I only came to one conclusion. Much as I want you to honor my father during the burial, I will not let you kill yourself. You will not kill yourself.
Yes, but I have to do it. If not, I will lose face before your people.
Of course, you will do it. Miss again, miss. Take. Buy a cock and some drinks.
Cock?
Buy a cock. I don't see the difference between a fowl and a goat. All that is required is for you to present an animal which they will kill.
What's the meaning of this? Have you come here to insult us? Is my father Ezenia now so cheap in your own estimation that you come to his funeral with a sickly looking chicken? A chicken for Ezenia's funeral? Chidi.
It's a last resort, my brother. I would have come with a cow if I had money.
You shouldn't have come at all. This is an insult. This is shame. It's an insult to my father's image.
Why are you making a mountain out of a molehill? Why?
Oh, tell your husband to get away from here. Why is he coming here to infest everybody with his poverty? My
husband is not poor. He's just going through a phase.
It's okay, Jonathan. What's wrong with you? All come over here. Exactly. And I think you are wrong by addressing your brother-in-law in the public like this.
Uncle, for him to come to my father's funeral with chicken, it's an insult to his memory. I mean, the man will be turning in his grave by now.
Look, my brother I know, Ezenia, wouldn't have minded. Modesty was his greatest attribute.
Uncle, I'm not part of this one, no. I'm not part of this one. If he didn't like your offer.
Modesty was his attribute.
What is Ugochi doing here? This is close family meeting, sister man. Inna kakus. Tight. Inna. Oswa.
She is family. She's family. She is my wife and therefore she is family.
Oh, sorry, Uncle Noba. You have heard now. Inugonian. Please just give us little time. Let's go and bring our husband.
Alright, sit down.
Sit down. This is now family. Family.
What is she saying?
Uncle,
did you hear that nonsense?
Uncle is not deaf. And what Nkechi is saying is right. Okay, you're not Ogadiziche. Yes.
It's okay. It's alright.
She's not family. She must leave.
What's goes here? Ugochi. Please leave us in the interest of peace.
Because family meeting, no in a kaku. Meeting of Ofunna.
It's alright. Nkechi, it's okay. My children, let me start by asking you one simple question. Do you know why my brother, your late father, called his last child Peace? Then I will tell you, peace is the only virtue that guarantees progress. And I believe that my brother wanted peace to reign in his home even after he is gone. And from my personal experience, peace, there is no price too high to pay for peace.
Uncle Ezioku, you're right. Now I know that wisdom resides in the old.
Thank you, my daughter. And it takes one naturally endowed with wisdom to recognize wisdom. And as I was saying, death is a bad thing. But the only good thing about it is that it awakens the living to their responsibilities and purposes of life. Thank you once more, my daughter. I want to tell you girls, I want to let you know that your brother here, Jonathan, has admitted to me how he was misled to mistreat you.
Upe.
Yes, he has realized his mistakes. And because blood is thicker than water, the spirit of my brother Ezenia will make God to unite you once more. Let bygones be bygones. Oh?
Uncle Norbert, you have indeed spoken well. I don't think there's even anything more for me to add. But I know you also desire for peace to reign in Ezenia's family. My dear sisters, like Uncle said, peace is the only virtue that guarantees progress. Even our nation's motto emphasizes it. Unity and faith, peace and progress. What else can I ask for this family now that Papa is no more there? But to ask for peace. Scales covered my eyes before. When I watched Ezenia lowered into the grave, oh, the scales fell off. And now I realize that we must live in peace. I urge you, let's come together and let that peace return to this family, please.
No, brother, stand up now. How can you kneel before us? This is an abomination now.
Michiano, what abomination? Asomia, Asuka Semuaru, and Musimala Wangwa. If it's not the name, Uncle, if I'm Uncle.
Son, please sit down. Brother, sit down, please. I can see the soul of my brother rejoicing in the bosom of the Lord. Yes. So, I believe that this peace must be permanent in this house. My daughter, you remind me so much of your mother. I see your mother in you. Huh? Kind, generous, and very attentive to everyone, both rich and poor, not minding my brother's word. You see, was it not for your graceful disposition, we wouldn't have been enjoying the peace we now enjoy in the family.
Come on, Uncle. You should not give me the credit that is due to you. You know, Papa told us that you used to bear one nickname when you were young. Justice and peace. Am I right?
Don't make me cry, my daughter. I am too old to shed tears.
Shed the tears, Uncle. I know they're tears of joy.
Then they are tears of sorrow.
Sorrow? Sorrow disappeared after the burial.
Not that. Ezenia. Ezenia. Oh. He promised to send me on pilgrimage to Jerusalem. And by now, before he took air, and by now, I would have been the Ray JP, Jerusalem pilgrim. But here am I.
It is still possible, Uncle. Jonathan is doing very well in his business.
Aha! That reminds me, Ada. Jonathan told me that your father, my brother, gave you girls all his landed properties. I know he must have been very angry.
He was.
Anyway, our father and your grandfather used to tell us that anything done in anger is done in error. But I know that my brother must have been so ill that he did not remember that admonishment from our father.
I won't blame him.
Neither do I blame him. I don't blame him. But one thing I know, every human error can be corrected in the interest of peace.
Oh, true.
Ah. Right. Loretta, do you trust me?
Trust you, Uncle? You've never given me any reason to distrust you.
Then, Loretta, I want you to correct this error. Our tradition forbids it. And even though we are Christians, the gods are still alive and they are in full charge of their traditional roles.
Uncle, I don't understand.
Those properties belong to him.
Look, Uncle, I don't know why you're saying all this, but I don't understand.
Just don't mind. Daughter, Ada, go home. Think over this. I trust you. I know you are a very responsible woman. You would normally do justice to it. Just go.
Okay, Uncle. Uncle.
Ada.
No! I said no! Uncle Noba is taking this thing too far. We must respect Papa's last wish.
Sister, your shout.
My friend, shut up before Maboganya.
Anyway, Uncle Noba says it's contrary to tradition. Besides, Jonathan has changed.
Changed, Guinea? And what a cake tradition are we talking about? Are you sure Jonathan was not putting up an act? And he must have been putting up that act just because of this purpose. Hey!
Sister, brother Jonathan is not that evil. That his wife Ugochi is the evil in him, and you know.
Now. And he's still married to Ugochi. And Ugochi can still change him.
Look, I think we should give this a chance.
Mba! No!
Listen, Nkechi. It's not that I totally agree with what Uncle Noba is saying. No. All I'm saying here is that...
Sister, everything is worth giving a try. As long as it will unite this family.
No. It's okay. Holy word. Peaceful peace. You people can give him your share. As for me, I'm keeping my own.
Hey! Ekwe, ona adoka panarota. Nkechi.
Let me explain.
Explain what?
I didn't tell them to do this.
Hey!
There must be... Let me explain.
You are lying, Jonathan.
I swear. I
swear for what? What manner of man are you? Swearing and begging women. What are you swearing for? Why are you begging them?
You don't understand.
Why are you swearing? Why are you begging
We can do this in peace, or we can do it in pieces. No matter how you look at it, the real truth is it's mine forever. All mine it will be. It is mine, no matter what they say. No one can take what's mine away. It's mine forever. All mine alone. It is mine, no matter what they say. No one can take what's mine away. matter what they say.